Travel Channel, they had experienced it also, the people who were filming us, too.
Yeah, neat. All right, the next one is the Hillview Manor. Where's this one?
Hillview Manor is in Newcastle, PA. That was an old hospital, and it's famous for all kinds of activity. You can hear patients walking around. You can even hear chains, they said, were moving. You can hear movement of chairs.
Now, when you say you can hear, does that mean, do you have to be psychic to hear it, or could I walk up there and hear something?
Your EVP, your tape recorder, you'd probably hear it through the tape recorder, and some people have been known to hear it with their ear.
Okay. We had just done a ghost hunt not too long ago, and when you have that little EVP box, the people, there are about 15 in the group, and you could hear them calling your name.
Wow.
Like Suzanne, Jean, and so everyone experienced that.
Wow.
So it's actually kind of neat when you use some of these equipment.
And scary.
And scary, and then people have seen shadows, the
is.
group have seen shadows, they've been touched, they could smell cigar smoke, so,
Wow.
you know, and when they go home, they check their cameras, and there's orbs and streaks and things.
Okay,
so.
just real quick, let me ask you something. Yesterday, you got me curious now. I heard a noise in my bathroom. I was in the living room by myself in the house. I got up, I went to investigate, and a bottle of shampoo had been knocked off a shelf, and the little metal holder that holds my wife's face cloth had dropped off onto the floor. So that was the noise I heard. Was that just coincidence? Was that a spirit? What could that have been?
You have to always rule out the natural environment.
Yeah,
that probably is just a natural environment, that it was haphazardly hung up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and it was one of those sticker things, and so it just broke loose.
Yes.
And then the shampoo came down, but completely separate. They were across the shower from each other. So
You have to rule out the obvious, and then later on you can always take your camera and go in there if you have a loved one, or if that house happens to have someone who died in it. But I would say that was just
that hasn't happened yet.
All right, I want to go through the last two. So the Hillview Manor, we did that one. The Historical Harmony District. What's this? In Harmony?
Yeah.
Yes, it's in Harmony, PA. Absolutely, a lot of phenomenon going on there.
That looks haunted. Look at that.
Well, that story is interesting too. We had done a ghost hunt, and Jeannie had started to push that gate, and this cold air just pushed her back.
The gate is 1 ton, and it's architecturally designed.
Look at this. What is that? Excuse me for interrupting, but what's that? What is that?
That is a
what are we looking
orb spirit at the Harmony Inn in the bar section that was taken, and you will get that on an iPhone, and so that was actually taken there. And this is actually the cemetery that's in Harmony. That is the Harmony Cemetery that is haunted, and they do ghost hunts there. The Harmony does. Wow. And but we had an experience there where we've seen the lady there, we've seen the man there, and actually felt somebody grabbing us, and so did the participants did.
Wow.
And then Jean had
it was creepy. It was
a odd experience when she pushed the door. It pushed her back. It's like a
cold spot, and at the ghost hunt, and people also felt it, and it was at night too, and they all had their little cameras, and they were taking their little recorders, and they did capture some orbs around me, but you have to be really brave to open up that stone to enter the cemetery.
And you could feel the spirit. It was like the spirit energy just came at you.
So quickly, we're out of time, but last question. Should we be afraid of these spirits, these things that you're describing, or should we welcome them?
Well, some of them we can welcome, but up in Cambridge Springs, we did have one of the spirits was an evil spirit. It was a very negative spirit up there. Wow. And we used the holy water and the prayer to St. Michael and some sea salt and got rid of it up there. So the good spirits stay, the bad spirits
all right.
Well, Suzanne and Jean, thank you so much. All right, you're going to have to go listen to them to learn more about the Evans City Cemetery. That was number 5. And if you want to learn more about the haunted places in Pittsburgh, you can find out a lot more about Suzanne and Jean Vincent and where you can see them in person on their website and their Facebook page.